Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to list the top 5 most powerful Muslim countries in terms of military. Let's get started. Number 5. Saudi Arabia. Let's first assess the military strength of Saudi Arabia. Currently, the Saudi Arabian armed forces comprise approximately 247,000 active personnel and around 325,000 reserve members. They rank as the world's third largest military spender, with an annual defense budget of nearly $69.1 billion in 2023, marking a 5.7% increase from the previous year. Despite having a substantial defense budget and workforce, Saudi Arabia continues to heavily rely on foreign imports, primarily from the United States, for its military equipment. Now, let's examine Saudi Arabia's ground forces. Their arsenal includes approximately 1,100 tanks, 3,900 armored fighting vehicles, 700 self-propelled artillery units, and nearly 120 multiple launch rocket systems. Moving on to their air power, the Saudi Arabian armed forces possess around 920 military aircraft, which includes approximately 370 fighter jets and over 300 helicopters. Some of their fighter aircraft include the Eurofighter Typhoons and F-15 Eagles. In terms of naval strength, Saudi Arabia's navy consists of 7 frigates, 4 corvettes, and a few patrol boats. Number 4. Iran. The Iranian armed forces currently comprise more than 520,000 active duty soldiers, along with approximately 3,500 reserve personnel. Iran's defense budget surpasses $20 billion annually, and a substantial part of this funding is allocated to the development and production of domestically manufactured weaponry. Notably, Iran's military arsenal includes a blend of indigenous and American-made equipment. Turning to the land forces, Iran's armed forces are equipped with over 20,000 infantry fighting vehicles, more than 550 self-propelled artillery units, over 1,600 main battle tanks, and in excess of 700 multiple launch rocket systems. This formidable ground presence underscores Iran's capabilities for land-based operations and defense. The Iranian military also possesses a significant air force, with around 150 military aircraft, including over 130 helicopters and roughly 135 fighter planes. Among these, the backbone of the Iranian Air Force includes aircraft such as the F-14 Tomcat, MiG-29, and a mix of locally produced aircraft, which bolster Iran's aerial strength. Regarding the naval assets, the Iranian Navy maintains a fleet of over 3 dozen warships, predominantly comprised of smaller vessels. Additionally, the Iranian Navy has welcomed the addition of 6th-generation corvettes and numerous patrol boats, enhancing its naval capabilities. Number 3. Indonesia. Indonesia's military growth and investment in defense capabilities are significant as the nation strives to become the world's 4th largest economy by 2050, with a total defense budget of $8.8 billion in 2023. Indonesia becomes the 2nd largest military spender in Southeast Asia. Their military strength includes 395,500 active duty personnel and a substantial paramilitary force of around 281,000 members. Its ground forces are equipped with 598 tanks and 1,539 armored vehicles, while the Indonesian Air Force, with 30,100 personnel, operates a fleet of 110 combat aircraft. This robust air capability is pivotal for safeguarding Indonesia's airspace, responding to emerging threats, and actively engaging in regional security efforts. As part of the MEF 2024 plan, Indonesia is striving to build a navy with 274 ships, including 110 surface combatants, 66 patrol vessels, and 98 support ships. This expanded naval force will be instrumental in protecting Indonesia's maritime territories, securing vital sea lanes, and projecting its influence in the region. Number 2. Turkey. Turkey's military has maintained a formidable defense system for several years and, in addition to its significant presence in Syria, has cultivated a robust defense industry. This industry produces autonomous armed drones, advanced cruise missiles, a state-of-the-art indigenous battle tank, and battle-tested attack helicopters. In 2020, the Turkish armed forces boasted an active personnel strength of approximately 355,000, comprising 260,200 in the Army, 45,000 in the Navy, and 50,000 in the Air Force. Their arsenal includes about 2,500 main battle tanks, over 70 armored fighting vehicles, 10 self-propelled artillery systems, and more than 300 multi-launch rocket systems. In the air, Turkey's armed forces maintain a fleet of over 1,050 aircraft, with about 240 fighter planes and over 500 helicopters, with the F-16 as the primary fighter jet. On the naval front, Turkey's navy operates about 190 ships, featuring 16 frigates, 10 corvettes, and 12 submarines. Number 1. Pakistan. Pakistan's military is a significant player among Muslim-majority countries, primarily due to its status as the only known Muslim-majority nation with nuclear weapons. Pakistan's armed forces consist of approximately 943,000 active military personnel, including the Army, Navy, and Air Force. In 2023, Pakistan commits a significant budget to its defense, with an estimated allocation of approximately $12 billion. Pakistan's military assets feature around 30 major battle tanks vital for ground operations and territorial defense, while over 3,600 armored fighting vehicles ensure swift troop mobilization and border security. Complementing these are 420 self-propelled artillery units, crucial for ground operations and fire support. Additionally, Pakistan possesses over 130 multi-launch rocket systems, providing effective long-range artillery support. Pakistan's Air Force commands 1,340 aircraft, comprising about 390 fighter planes and 320 helicopters. Key modern fighter jets, such as the F-16 and JF-17 Thunder, are instrumental in safeguarding the nation's airspace and responding to threats. Pakistan's naval fleet includes 5 submarines for sea-based operations, 9 frigates with versatile capabilities, and numerous patrol boats for coastal and maritime security.